Yeah, I think he almost like really expanded upon the theme that you heard before, which was um, kind of not being satisfied when you know that something feels wrong, because and a lot of times that's the easier thing. So a lot of it is just it's harder. I think it's harder to know exactly what you want to do, but sometimes it's easy to figure out what you don't want to do. But not enough people kind of cut it off right then because it's risky, and you have a lot of people telling you the right. You have to really trust yourself because most people don't do it, and then those people like your parents and your friends are telling you to keep on doing it. So I think that's exactly it. You just start, I think, by knowing what you don't want to do. My story, I remember when I was in school, I started off as an advertising major, and I spent a semester learning how to sell newspaper ads. And I remember thinking, there's no way I'm ever, this is old stuff. And rather than stick, that's when I got into computer stuff and learning that kind of stuff. So, like, I didn't say no, I wanted to go into programming or anything like that. But it started by knowing what I was doing wasn't right. And while it's easier as a student to be like, well, I just get through the semester and then the next, I kind of took the moment there. So I think a lot of it is just I remember not wanting to do what I was doing, then trying to learn something else based off that, then learning what part of that you like, and then kind of it's an evolving circle. I think when people say if you want to start a company, mine's kind of weird because mine was fueled by hate. It really was. When Pete came to me with the problem, and I had a background in search engine optimization for a long time, and I started looking and seeing what these companies were doing, I literally started hating them. And it started like, oh, what a ripoff, So I started looking in, and then I remember like, it must be a mistake. They're going to charge you $8,000. What are they telling you they're going to do? And then I remember I called up as a fake customer and talked to their team, like, hey, I have this problem, and I knew I was like, how would you fix it? How much would this? I was like, aren't you just going to be doing this? Or like, well, no. I was like, and then I was like, as they're talking, I'm hating them more and more, and just hating. And then so that was, I think, to me, it really turned into something I hated so much. I wanted to just take it down and change it. And that was the thing that he said that kept me, waking up in the morning knowing like I was working towards something and still working towards something to just change something that really, really bothered me on the inside. But until you get that, and maybe it should be driven by love. I don't know, but I think it's just knowing what you don't want to do, being brave enough to cut it off when it's there, and even if that means you don't have a plan B.